from my memory, 1.0 was actually kind of nice intro to the game. It provided necessary informations. It provided a good backstory. I was intrigued at first. The most appealing thing about 1.0 was not the story. I think the most appealing thing about the 1.0 was actually that combat system. I was actually quite intrigued at the level of combat. As a player coming from Genshin, I did not expect to have this much of a complex, not complex, but this kind of like Souls gameplay. I am a big Souls enjoyer, and my favorite game is Sekiro. Okay, so I kind of like this kind of games, and yeah, dodging and stuff. I always love it, and it had some like very good cinematics and stuff. So that was my like main thing about Wuthering Waves. But the WuWa story had like major improvement. The characters was not that much good. The voice acting was not good that time. There was many criticism, and it was comparing to Genshin. So for the story part, I guess you got like overtracked there. We got like fighting the red track train and stuff. It was interesting. Okay, I won't say it was better than any other quest. I won't say 1.0 is better than any other quest in the list. Okay, so I am setting 1.0 as a guideline. I will get a 6.7. 6.7. 6, oh, okay. Oh god. People are going to comment on that. 6.7. Okay. 6.7 out of 10. Okay. So let's just put it at C. Okay. It's not the best. It's not that much bad. It was a good introduction to the story. It was okay. 1.0 was okay. There was many bugs, but I never experienced that bug. So, oh well. Yeah. It was good. The giant story was also good, and I also kind of enjoyed Yinli. I forgot actually. I remember enjoying it when I came back in 1.3. Yeah, I will put it at C. Now, let's talk about 1.1. 1.1 was actually very interesting. Actually, we got to meet like Sentinel. We got to know Rover's like identity, Lord Arbiter and stuff, and what was the Sentinel's relationship with the Rover. We got like understand Second Awakening and stuff. The Praxis was working there. We got to meet like Changli. It was actually kind of got it. I wouldn't say it is better than any other patches after. It was better than 1.0, that for sure. There was many good cinematics, and the most thing I remember is the song in the Jinsi cutscene. It was actually very good. You know, like na 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 na. That song was actually kind of good. That I loved it. I love that song. I will put a little B. Let's just give it B. It was better than 7, okay? Better than 6, 7. Yo, I need to stop it. I need to stop. The 6, 7 joke will have turn off the viewers. Now that's over. Let's go to 1.3. You gonna hate this actually. I said that I came back in 1.3, right? Yeah. I came back in 1.3 because I saw the cinematics between Shorekeeper and Rover. That cinematics is the reason why I came back. That piano scene was the reason why I came back. Okay? And I enjoyed this quest so much more than many did. I have seen many controversial takes about this, but I don't care. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. This quest is the reason I came back. This quest is the reason why I continued playing. Yeah, I loved every bit of it. Got to like not understand, but you got little bits of Rover's past. You got to understand the Tethys system. That is one of the main points of the quest. You got to understand Black Shores. What is Black Shores? And what it is one of the integral parts of the WuWa plot and lore. It is still relevant to this day, and yeah, Shorekeeper is still relevant, and than the most characters. Yeah, I think 1.3 is my one of the like favorites, even if if anybody says no, I don't care. I have like many songs I loved it in the 1.3. I even love the region that we ended up in. The region where the piano resides. I don't remember the name. I used to visit that region for like 1 month, 2 months whenever I enter the game and just sit there and listen to the music. That song even in my playlist today. It was a piano tune, right? I don't think there was any lyrics. Yeah, it was that goated. I loved it. I am a romance enjoyer, so I don't care. That was actually kind of goated. Shopkeeper is one of my favorites. That's why. That's also why. Okay, so yeah, I I yapped so much, right? Yeah, that's my passion for this. Now let's talk about 2.0. For me, 1.3 was a turning point, but for many others, 2.0 was a turning point. 2.0 bring forth many changes in the Wuthering Waves, and it brought very good changes, very very good changes, and very good improvements. I was so surprised with the amount of things that they brought, the flying, the regions. The story was also very good actually. It it created like a mysterious plot, and it was very good. You got to meet like many characters and like what Rosia, Brand, Phoebe, like Zani. I forgot. Okay, you got to meet Carlotta. Oh, poor. That was my favorite character that patch. I even pulled for her. That was my second DPS, right? I pulled for Camellia. So that's my second DPS. And yeah, it was a very enjoyable patch. And I don't remember why fellow was fighting. I had to like go back and check it again. Okay. I actually forgot many things about it. I remember very much enjoying it, and yeah. Music in like 2.0, I think I only remember the version trailer music and the mini game music, right? Fantasies or something. That Lorelei mini game and mini puzzle, I guess. That was actually very quoted. That 3 minute music was so good. I still have it in playlist. That was I even listen like whenever I travel by bus, I even listen it. So yeah, I think it deserves A. I don't think it's better than 1.3. 1.3 is good, so good for me. Sorry guys. This is my list. So now let's talk about 2.2. 2.2 is actually kind of interesting. 2.0 is actually one of my favorites, and it was very good actually. The emotional ride with Karthia, we got to understand the Karthia character. We got to understand what Leviathan is and what its power was. We got like very cool cinematic fight for that was the first cinematic fight we got, right? I think that was one of the best choreographed fights. So that time. So yeah, it was very good. We got like sacrifice of Candrella. Candrella was actually got it. She was the secret MVP of the 2.2 patch. That last cutscene, everyone, I remember every season being very awestruck. There was no consequences. That was the only problem with many criticized, but I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed the feeling I got from this. It was very heartwarming. It was, it was actually kind of sad at the end, but we got like Arthia back, so it was very happy ending. We also got the Aero rover, right? That was actually kind of good. We got to like play with the 3 rovers and stuff. That was actually very like chilling. It was so good. It was so good. The Karthia boss fight was also very good. And I want one of my favorite song of Karthia here. So, uh, mm, I don't know. Uh, should I play? I think I need to like bump a little down, right? Yeah. I think I need to bump a little down. I will do it later. I think 2.2 fits here. Okay. 2.2 actually fits here. This is my touch sports. 2.2 actually was one of the game changing for the game also. It was so good. It was so well done. Now, let's talk about 2.3. 2.3 actually was not a MSQ, but I consider this a MSQ because it had some of the pro points. You got to like meet Christopher or Fenrico. And what was Fenrico planning? It was actually kind of good. You got like experienced Chikono's past and stuff. So, and so there was Zani's quest. I consider Chikono's that quest as MSQ because if you like play it through, you got like a more interesting content from for the MSQ. So yeah, I will like rate it. It was good. That's all. Should I rate it higher than this? I will rate it here. It was not an like main MSQ. That's why I'm only like putting it here. Okay, I don't think it's bad. I just put it rating it here. That's all. And I don't think this is bad. I if it's first MSQ, I will put it here. It's not MSQ, so I will put it here. Is it better? I think this is a 4-hour quest. It's a 1-hour quest, right? That's I guess I'll put it there. Now we got 2.4 part 1. 2.4 was actually kind of mind breaking. The Septimon region was actually very entertaining. The region was very vast and stuff, and I was very interested in 2.4. We got like beat Lupa. That was so good. Lupa's expressions was the like the improvement in expression actually was showing in Lupa. I was noting the character expressions, and Lupa's was the first one, like first improvement I saw in Wuthering Waves. Not the first, but the most improvement I saw in the Wuthering Waves. And yeah, her personality, going through this like, what was it? Warrior stuff. That was actually kind of good. Her time at the time with her is actually good. And the mirror world story was interesting because it was so mysterious. Actually, you don't understand what's going on. You like seeing the bits of part of Karthia fighting Lupa. Why I am guessing why. It was like so confusing and very mysterious and entertaining. Christopher was involved. Frollo was involved. Frollo gave us like that book to understand the plan. So it was very mysterious and entertaining. We got that final fight where we got synchronized with Karthia, and that Karthia was a Arsinosa fight was so well done. That cinematics was so good. Like she did an Excalibur on Arsinosa and wiped it out. This was actually so good. I would rate it better than this is better than 2.0. That's for sure. This is better than 2.0. Now 2.4 part 2. Part 2 also was depressing. If you guys don't remember, it was a quest where Mia was there. We got to understand Mia. The mystery was actually undone, and we got to understand what was going on. Rover gave. This was not a Rover centric quest. It was a Lupa centric quest. Lupa being the main character, Rover passing down his like main character energy to Lupa, and Lupa being the main character and going through stuff. It was so good. The story of Mia was actually very tragic. It was a first NPC. Like she could have been a host. That was actually that goated. She was actually that goated. The tragic past of Mia. We got to see like Leviathan talking to Mia, and the final fight. I think it was very well delivered. That could have been done a little much, but it became very much Lupa centric. So I guess it's okay. It's outside the expectation of what I thought, but I still enjoyed it. I would like definitely give it better than part 1. I think I enjoyed 2.2 that much. I don't think I will be giving it to that. It was side quest. I think this will be a close matchup. Okay. Should I put it down? I think I should put down. It is a close matchup actually. 2.2 and 2.2. Sorry. 2.4 part 2 and 2.2 is a close matchup for me. Now let's welcome the one and only 2.5. This quest made many people depressed. I was depressed. It took like 2 weeks to like come out of that depression. Everyone was traumatized. This was the first time Kuro done this much of a first time Wuthering Waves have done this. Many people in punishing grade even are saying this very much sad quest in the punishing grade PGR. So I am not saying Kuro haven't done it, but Kuro, this is the first time Kuro done this much of a traumatic experience to the player. This was this is the first time Kuro done. This is the first time Wuthering Waves done this much of a traumatic impact on players. They like traumatize the players so much. 2.4, 2.5 from from my experience. I was not a conduct player then. I played it as a ordinary player. I was expecting like a enemy like the stories where enemy turns to friends type of stuff. I was like, going in expecting that, but no. It made me a little bit. I didn't cry. It made me depressed so much. It has very good songs. The Ribery song was so good. It had very good cinematics. It, even though there was not much characters, but the interaction, every interaction in 2.5 was actually very well done. This is the first quest that I will say is that interaction was done so well. That interaction between Flower and Rover was so interesting. I was so engaged, like seeing these two talk. We got like a glimpse of Flower's past little by little, and we got to understand what her motivations are. We we was regretting actually choosing some many options that little by little we go to understand everything Flower stands for, what she wants, and we like of course there was many L Rover takes there. L Rover. I was seeing many L Rover takes. I think it was stupid. Okay, Rover could have helped, but I also understand why he couldn't. Because Rover is a fucking terrorist. What are you talking about? She had harmed many people. Okay, but she had her reasons. Okay, I won't stand with Flower, but I won't disregard what Flower is doing, because I also understand the pain of losing a family. I understand the pain of losing someone. So I could understand her perspective, but I won't say to like kill someone for for like her dream to come true. I will be talking about that topic later. I was not a content creator then, so I couldn't talk about it. But now I will be making a video about it. I'm Amit versus Falova. That video will be good. I will be. You can wait. In 2 weeks I will make it. Okay. So 2.5 better than 1.3. That for sure. Better than 1.3. That it like touched my heart so much. 2.5. Our story is depressing, and we saw her in 2.7. They could have made her like. I know her attached body won't allow her to die, but they could have made a little bit of more consequential, like a little bit more consequence, maybe, for like the consequence of 2.5 first. I guess they won't do it because I know the problem with the gacha games that they can't kill off characters. It's a problem with gacha games, but even Gikuk like told about consequence, right? I think it will be very good if the game brings consequence, except for Amit. I will kill you. I will kill you. I will come find you if you kill Amit. That's for sure. Except for Amit, okay? My daughter. Now, 2.6 part 1. 2.6 part 1, or should I say Augusta's quest? That was actually kind of good. At 2.6 quest, like, bring for the dark tide in Septimon and how they are like controlling it there. It also like brought forth the first prophecies or something, right? It was the first time we like experienced prophecies and stuff, and we defying it. That was the main intention. There was part of course there was draggy. There was a part of course I was enjoying too much. The introduction with Augusta was actually kind of good. The fightings was also good, and the RBD's like character, like interactions was also good because He was an interesting character to me. He was very interesting. Him understanding that he was a character from Christopher's plan was actually kind of interesting. Um, I would say there were many songs actually I loved. Like the two songs of Augustus was very goated. It's so goated, and I love them. I love them. The the fights was very insane. That boss fight was also insane. Would I give it better than 2.4? Uh, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I will give it better than. I would say I definitely have enjoyed this better than this. Oh god, I am going to get flamed, right? Okay, I enjoyed it better than this, but yeah, I enjoy this. Is my enjoyment tier list, okay? You don't have to compare. This is not your enjoyment tier list. This is mine, okay? Don't blame me. I think we will bring 2.0 down here, okay? So like a tier list become a little bit natural, not natural, but formatted, okay? Formatted, or not formatted, formatted, okay? Okay, 2.6 part 2, aka Ayuno's Quest. You know I enjoyed 1.3. So what do you think? Did I enjoy 2.6 part 2? uh, I would say yeah, I enjoyed 2.6 part 2. I think it's necessary. There was that anchoring stuff and chaos. That things was interesting. We got to understand the character. I would say it was a character quest, but there was also many elements in it that came later in the story 2.7. So, I enjoyed it as a like regular game, like eating popcorn and watching it. And it was a little bit low down, but I think I enjoyed. I think I will put it Ionos Quest here. I think this is a better spot, right? Yeah, I think I put it here. I enjoyed it. It needed it felt a little bit out of place, but it came later. Like in 2.7, it came the stuff inside 2.6 came. That that wording. Sorry. Okay, that wording was bad. The lore in 2.6 actually came in 2.6 part 2 actually came in 2.7, so that's okay. Now let's talk about 2.7, the finale of 2.x. Even though 2.8 is a finale, or I guess you can say 2.8 is a side story. People are going to hate me for this. 2.7 finale was actually kind of good. It was so goated. The only problem was that I was so tired to play that. I well, like came from college and just started playing it in the night, and I played it till the morning. It was 7 hour quest, right? I was so tired. I couldn't like play it better. I enjoyed it. Definitely, it was. I like played it again in another account, and it was so enjoyable. In my live stream, I was like a little tired, but the second I played it, it was so good. Actually, there was so many stuff. The Galbina was so hype. There was so many risks going on. Galbina outrisks Rover actually. The character Galbina was so interesting there. She was like Rover twin. Yeah, she was keeping up with Rover Sora. And what? In part one, there was Abidi's sacrifice. I think I very much was depressed for Abidi's sacrifice. We got like meet the Grand Architect for the first time. No, not the first time. And we got to like meet the Grand Architect in the 2.5, but in like flesh, I guess, in 2.7, right? That fight between Galbina and Grand Architect was so hype. Galvin as a character brings for so much actually. She's like a rover. Okay, I wish she will come back in 3.6. She will come back here. Wish. I only wish. Okay. There was so many stuff going on. Everyone was coming. Everyone was gathered. Black shows was coming. Even like our Monterey, Grandpa Monterey got like very good scenes actually. He was overperforming. It was so good actually. It was so good. 2.1. I will give it a S tier. It was a very good conclusion to finale. The only downside I will say is that they try to give a new style of cutscenes out. Like it was they were trying, but I think they kind of failed. I guess because the voice were out of sync. Okay, it was unnatural, but I just ignored it and enjoyed the game. The final cutscene. It is the best cutscene in 2.7 so far. No, not so far in the game. I will give it a number 1 rating for that cutscene. Leviathan cutscene. That cutscene went over for like 7 minutes, right? I guess. The song was actually really good. Chasing Dreams. It was very much the best finale we got. Yeah. And I hope the finale for 3.x will be even greater than that. Crow, do your best. No, not do your best. Do your thing. That's best. I know many people here have been waiting for 2.8. I know. 2.8 had many controversy and many people didn't like it, but I was not one of them. I am an anime nerd. I used to watch many animes. Currently, I don't have time to go watch anime, but I have watched many anime. Okay, you can't even understand the level of anime I have watched. So, as an anime watcher, I got to say I enjoy this quest so much, and I understand why Giguk actually loved 2.8 quest because he was also an anime nerd like me. He also understands all the references. But 2.8, like, we saw major improvement in cinematics, right? Cinematics and the camera angles and even the like color, texture, everything. The improvement was actually very insane. Every cutscene actually felt relevant. It was so good. Every movement between Chisa and Robo was actually kind of very noted. And then came the senpai, and everyone was flaming. I think that was stupid. Like, what? I actually enjoyed the senpai part. I was laughing in my stream. I think it is still in my previous channel when I was VTubing. You can go watch it. I guess Kyra TV. That was the channel. You can go and watch it. Would I give it like a very best score? As I got the major anime references and major anime moments. That lighting sunlight when like a proposal scene comes. that was so actually good. 2.8, I would say I didn't actually thought about much in 2.8. I just enjoyed it. I like turned my mind off and enjoyed it like an anime. But after playing 3.1, there is so much stuff in 2.8 that was low. We got many controversial theories. Not controversial, we got many theories from 2.8 actually. Many people are actually watching 2.8 again and seeing many references in 3.1. And 2.8 is, I think 2.8 is the place where the loop started, right? Many things started in 2.8 for like 3.x stories. And we will come back, and I think definitely we will come back to 2.8, that region and that topics. We will come back, and I think Chisa will help us defeat Alphard. Save, not save Sorcerer, no, save Laheroi, Uchiki Shiba. That meme. Let's you need to see that meme. That was so good. Before 3.1, I would have given it 2.8 here. Okay, after 2.8, after 3.1, that's definitely going here. Wait, where are you? Yeah, upper class or upper, not upper class, upper of it. Okay, top of it. I think it deserves it. The improvement they have done so much insane. If I'd say if 2.2 had this much cinematics, I would have given it a little bit higher. I think 2.82 will be a little bit bumped down. and I will say about it later. Now let's talk about 3.0 part 1, part 2. For part 1, I will say no, not even part 1. I will say, for both part 1 and part 2, I would say it was like a intro to 3.x region. I never saw it as a story. If we are talking about story, it dumbs it down to like character stories, like Dine and Monet character stories. There was subtle reference of Praxis and stuff. It was enjoyable. I wouldn't say 3.0 is better than these stuff here. I wouldn't say 3.1, 3.1, no wait, 3.0 part 2 is better than 3.0 part 1. Part 1 is better. I enjoyed part 1 more. Part 2 was enjoyable. It's like playing a game for fun, that's all. Like eating popcorn and stuff. I need to like redirect this list again, format again. Let's just put these two here, this here. Okay. Now remember, D is the 6-7 stuff. Okay. I do not enjoy 6-7, so don't blame me. Okay. Now for the 3.0, I will put it both here. It was very enjoyable. Okay, I wouldn't say it's better than any of this, but it's better than 2.0. I think 3.0 has a better story for like that, better than 2.0. I enjoyed 3.0 better. The region and soundtracks were so good. The total soundtrack was very good. Like that soundtrack is one of my favorites now, and I actually listen it every time. Yeah, I think this is better. This is far better. We will like go to the list again. Now, you know where this is going, right? You know. Well, then why are you like thinking? You know where this is going. Okay. If you haven't seen my review, go to my channel right now and check out my review for 3.1 Quest. Or watch my playthrough right there. I have cried for the first time. I have played many games, okay? Not just any games. Very much like God of War, like Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro, Witcher 3, GTA 5. I have played many games. There were many emotional ones, okay? But I have never cried playing a game. That's the first time I actually cried. It was, I would say, one of the best quest or best game I have ever played. Actually, I can't express the feeling I got when I played it. We got to experience how it felt to have a daughter. Okay, that's the first time I got to experience what it felt like to have a daughter. They really like this. They took a, I don't say they took a risk, but they definitely like changed it up very much. The quest was so good. From the moment I learned Amit was her daughter, I was enjoying the quest so much more. I don't know why. Seeing the Rover's past, seeing Rover's struggle, seeing Amit past and Amit's struggle, it all was. No, not that I enjoyed the struggle. No, not that was not what I am talking about. I was talking about how much characterization, how much like the story build up they're done in this quest. This quest alone can be a movie. Okay, this quest alone can be an entire movie. Make it an animation. People will watch it and enjoy it. I assure you. As an anime enjoyer who have watched many other big name movies, I will say you could have made this a movie and it would have been a blockbuster. That much stuff was going through. Amit as a character was very good. Rover characterization, I would say Rover from 2.2 has been like very interesting. 1.3 was also interesting. We got to see a little bit of personality, him being angry. Not hang though. We got to see him a little bit, him being angry in 1.3. Even 2.2, he was mourning for Karthia first. Then we got like what 2.7. We got no 2.5. Even more characterization. We got to understand even more even more of Rover, and all together 3.1 gave it even more nudge. We got to see Rover's past. We got to understand him. Okay, he's like homeland and stuff. There was so much lore deposition. There was so much lore. There was so much things. They have done everything. Gigu was surprised. I watched his playthrough, and even he was crying. I also cried. You can watch my playthrough. I have never felt this way after playing a quest like this. 2.5 was the first actually, but 2.7 like my 3.1 actually surpassed everything I have played. I can like put my words. I have like put my words. I have talked about everything in the review. You can go through that. Yeah, I can still keep going talking and talking, but this video will get so long. So that's it for the ranking. I guess this is it, right? So this is my tier list. So don't come like tell me that this tier is long. This is my tier list, okay? I made this from my favoritism. Okay, this you can make your tier list. I don't care. This is my tier list. Okay, if you guys enjoy reaction and playthroughs and stuff, make sure to subscribe and leave a like for my channel, and check out my channel. I am a WuWa content creator for the past what 3-4 weeks, and I have been getting a little bit traction. Just help me. I'm a poor content creator. Just started only. Just check me out. You will understand. That's it. See ya.